Alright, this vehicle is quite interesting, the Schlagen GT. It's a vehicle that had a special bug that, well, the bug is simple. The advanced handling flags are not active. What? Yep, I believe that is the bug. For some reason, this car was introduced at the time where advanced handling flags were first introduced, or secondly introduced, either way. The batch of cars from the update, I don't remember which one, but all the cars from that update had advanced handling flags. For some reason, and I believe it was due to bugs, the Schlagen GT had none. None! Odd, is it not? So it behaves like a normal vehicle. No weird suspension, no weird engine, nothing. Just a normal vehicle. To be fair, I have this vehicle, but I haven't used it that much. It's a Mercedes, it has tremendous top speed. It's a bit heavy on the corners, but it makes up in the straights. Sadly, my track doesn't have a lot of straights. It's more corner heavy. But again, very easy to control, feels like an original vehicle, feels a lot like a Feltzer actually, a bit more heavy than the Feltzer. A bit of trail braking there. Trail braking is the art of steering, accelerating and braking all at the same time, to the point where the controls, quote unquote, overlap. Now in GTA there are certain vehicles that if you trail brake, well, you're going to automatically drift. Tiny bit of brakes and you're going to drift. So that can be quite annoying when driving certain vehicles. By the way, trail braking is not a bad racing technique. Racers, consciously or unconsciously, to some degree, trail brake a bit. So it's part of racing, really. The art comes in trying not to lose control, but in GTA it's quite hard because some vehicles are just programmed to make you drift, especially when curbs are involved, that well, they just destroy your vehicle. See that? Hit the curb, the back end just slips automatically, always, never the front end, always the back end. Even if the vehicle, it doesn't matter if it's front wheels or rear wheel or all wheel drive, doesn't freaking matter, it's always the back end. The stupid programming that curbs have, sadly. No response. Absolutely no. Absolutely no response from the vehicle. Tried to steer, could not. It's too heavy. Too freaking heavy. Just too heavy on the corners, this car. It likes straights, where it can put the power down, no problems. But cornering is not the car's forte. Just a bit too heavy. And it doesn't like curbs. Try to avoid the back end. The pavement, to avoid being thrown off by a deadly curb. Car understeers a bit, not gonna lie, it's not the best drive. Coming from the LG Retro Custom to this is just night and day. Wow. So heavy. Trying to push it, but it's just not going to happen. The car is just goddamn too heavy. This Mercedes is just too heavy on the corners. Can barely do anything about it. This is where the car shines. Straights. There's simply not enough straights to make the car extremely viable. So heavy. Nearly crashed. Unexpected, 144. Why? Well, weight. In the corners, it doesn't understeer, just the steering angle, you just need way more to put this car around corners. Just need to steer way more and therefore you go slower. But make no mistakes, it is a good car. The track was not suited for the Schlagen. It just wasn't. The Schlagen likes straights with not much cornering. My truck is corner heavy. So obviously the Schlagen would be slower than expected. But I did not expect this much. I mean, 144. Not even the OG cars get this time. Very odd indeed, but those were the results.